Good morning, boys and girls. Not sure on the sound quality or how great this video is going to be. It's my first one here. Doing a wheel bearing service on this old trailer. These caps haven't been off in quite some time. We'll get all this old grease out of here. I'm only going to film this one bearing here. It will be the same for the other three. Get these nut lockers off. Just holds the keeps the nut from coming off instead of having a cotter pin in it. That dude's not too bad there. We'll have to get my wrench on her. These aren't really supposed to be tight, just snugged up and then backed off just a hair. Thread's catching a little bit on this feller. We'll pull these bearings out, repack them. I was here last night and did one. Had to wait for the seals to come in. We'll clean off all this grease here. Brakes don't look too bad. We'll get some cleaner, spray all that down. Got to knock out this seal right here so we can get to the other bearing. And then we will repack them, clean the inside up, put new grease in there, install a new seal. So there's the seal that we just pulled out. There's the inner bearing. First one I showed you was the outer bearing. We'll get these wiped down, re-grease them. Go grab a couple towels real quick. Would have brought y'all with me, but my hands were a little greasy. We'll upgrade to chest straps at some point. So we just need to get all that old grease out of there. Yummy. It's really not in bad shape though. The customer is telling me I think he's only got like 5,000 miles on this trailer, but it's been sitting for some years. Take a rag, get as much as that as we can out of there. Yeah, the races look great. Like I said, the bearings and stuff aren't going to be changed on this one. They just want them repacked. And of course we will clean the spindle off. Knock some of them cobwebs out of the way. This dude has been sitting for a while. Clean out our spacer washer here. Get as much of the old grease off of these bearings as possible. Handy dandy greaser. Just take the bearings, and just drop them down in there like that. Get our plunger back on the top, screw it down. Holds that bearing nice and tight, so when you waller it around and apply pressure, we'll push grease back up through it. And just do it until you got new grease coming through. It pushes all the old out, fills her with the new. And you can see all the nasty old grease coming out, and then all the new grease in there. We'll stick her back in and go one more time. Alright, so that's pretty coming out of there. Now we'll do the inner one. Like I said, just clean it up. Get as much of that old grease off there as possible. Drop her in, screw her down, and just work it. I don't know if I prefer this way or the old school way where you just slap it in your hand, knocking the grease through. These are cleaner, so you don't got to end up with a full handful of grease, but at the same time, I think it takes a lot more pressure to get the grease in there. Although I'd like using a Walmart sack if I don't have one of these to help keep my hands a little cleaner. And you can see all of that old, see there's the good grease on this end, and pushing out all that old nasty grease. And we'll drop her in and go again. I'm waiting on a memory card for my digital camera. I will be trying to get a GoPro that I can wear on my chest to get y'all a better shot of what I'm doing. So and you can see we got all fresh red grease coming through there. These dudes are packed and ready to go. Throw my rag down here to protect the front side of the hub. And we'll drop this bearing in. Unpack our seal. And grab a couple more rags. Grab a couple more rags real quick. And then we will find the corresponding seal driver. And we'll just find the one that fits. It seems to be the same size. 255, and that's what it says on the package. I think it's a 256. And we just want to drive that seal in. Just want to drive it in till it's nice and flush. I like to take a little extra grease here. It's got a Baron Buddies with it that you can pump full, but I should have went in the front side with this, but it'll be alright. We'll clean it up, make it look pretty. Ain't nothing a little bit of rag can take care of and clean up. See, we got our grease inside there. Just smear it around, lay it on the inside there. Slide this dude back up on there. Take our inner bearing. Get that dude up on there. And forgive me, y'all, this is my first video. I've done pictures and stuff before, but never a full recording. Maybe I could play around with the time lapse whenever I get my digital camera rolling. I don't know if y'all like sitting here and watch me go through the entire process, but I will also learn how to edit and cut my videos as well. Like and follow my page, Highway Angel Mobile Mechanic. When I post this, I'll tag my business in it, or I might, smart thing to do to go post it on my business page. And you just want to tighten this dude to slightly snug. Give her a couple spins. Work those bearings a little bit. Another little snug up. And just ensure that those bearings are seating properly. If I had a little bit more time, I would pull out my laptop and get the torque specs on it to what to properly torque it down to. Then you break her loose. Where it is just snug. We'll take our hub nut locker here, give it a little bit of a clean. I may try to start a YouTube channel. This first one's going to go on my Facebook page. And this thing corresponds with the hub. It's got a flat spot on it. That little tab right there locks into it, sets into it. So you might have to play with the nut just a little bit. Bearings are always fun because they're just as greasy as all can be. Come on, baby. That dude sits in there just like that. This is the bearing buddy I was talking about. I'll have to go get my grease gun, which this rubber cap comes off, but we'll clean it up just a little bit. Like I said, this trailer's been sitting for, I think he said almost a decade. So, but inside was all nice and pretty clean. He says he wasn't concerned about the brakes. They should be good. They will bite in and clean up a little bit. And this one does not have the grease zert on it. We'll just take it, get all that nasty out of there, which, like I said, it's not too bad. And in with the new. We got a little bit more room, so we can put a little bit more in there. I like to set them on there just to see how well my grease is going to fit up in there. We'll just give it a couple little taps all the way around. Yeah, see? A little bit of grease coming out as we top her on there. And now it is fully seated. Get a little bit of cleanup. Alright. That stuff's just about done coming out. You know the difference between shop brake cleaner and personal brake cleaner? Shop brake cleaner, this is the personal brake cleaner. Just give it just that little bit of a wet. Like I said, I appreciate whoever's watching. Please like, comment, and follow my page, Highway Angel Mobile Mechanic. I service Tahlequah and surrounding areas. I got customers as far out as Tulsa to Stillwell, Oak-to-Hall. I'm not opposed to traveling any further. It is beautiful out here on top of the mountain, out by the lake. And that's it. That's one bearing repack. I got to get some shelving for my car to be a little more organized. The extra jackets and blankets in there make it look a little bit more of a mess. But hopefully today I have good news. I have a lady that is printing up new window decals for me, so that will be awesome. I'll be able to drive around and people will be able to see my brand again. I hope someday if you need any work done, you can give me a call, and I can travel to wherever you are, broke down on the side of the road or at your house. If you're in the middle of watching a game and need your brakes done, I can come out there and you don't have to waste hours going to a shop or even having your vehicle towed to a shop. So I hope that this will help anybody out there in need that has a vehicle and can't really afford all the extra fees that come with trying to get your vehicle to a shop and all that good stuff. Not having a shop, I'm able to keep my prices lower than what they are, so I don't have an overhead as much, and I can do just about any job that you need done. I mean, head gaskets, I mean, flat tire on the side of the road, timing, I mean, whatever you need done, just give me a holler. I'm pretty much suited for all of it. I do need to get a small trailer and a engine hoist, but these are things to work up to. I'm starting out on my own, so of course I don't have all the tools, and as a mechanic I will never have every tool. I do appreciate y'all and thank you. And I'm going to knock out these other three. I would film them, but they're all the same. It's going to be the same process 3 more times, and have a happy customer afterwards, and his son can come get his trailer and take it home. With that, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.